Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Conquests of Camelot. Okay, you can see I currently have the game paused. That is because I went on ahead and I died due to the poison. Yeah, so I've reloaded my save that I still had at the beginning of the catacombs, and I got the medallion, I got the golden apple, and then I went to save Galahad, because that's the part where we actually get poisoned. So I did everything I could first, then went and saved Galahad, and then just went to the statue and answered the questions again. Which are completely random. There are more questions about the same 3 legends that we read some time ago. Okay, so I did all I could to minimize the time we spent poisoned. Because I got poisoned and then I went a little around trying stuff and exploring a little bit, and that will not do. That does not work. Okay, let's continue. There's a skeleton, we cannot examine the skeleton. This is literally where I died. As soon as I left that area, I just collapsed. So hopefully we have a little bit more time now. The stairs bring you to the surface and into blessed light and fresh air. Around you is the ruin of a circular temple. Once there was a famous temple of Aphrodite in Jerusalem. Perhaps this was it. The marble stones are ancient and weather-worn, the marble pillars are toppled, and an empty round pedestal in the middle may have once held a statue or altar. Walls without doors or windows have been built entirely around the temple, right up to the very edge of the ruins. The elegant marble pillars which once held the roof have all been broken and thrown down, the work of those who would destroy the worship of Aphrodite. They are common weeds of no interest. The walls which encompass these ruins have deliberately been built without windows or doors to enclose and hide this ruin. Okay, nothing here. Let's go left. Again with the pillars. I don't think there's anything of interest here. Can I go further left or must I go down? I think I have to go down. Yeah. Oh, there are stairs. The spiral carved into the threshold is lunar. That is, it turns to the left and denotes feminine power and influence. A Saracen. Infidel, you must defeat me if you would win the Grail. Here in this temple of Aphrodite, we must match sword and shield until one of us is dead. I mean, couldn't I just go down the stairs? But I wish for an equal fight and you do not have a helmet. Therefore, I offer you one that is as strong as my own. Wear it or not, as you please. Okay, wear helmet. Ha! Wait, don't I... How do I fight? Oh, we move on. Okay. Hold on. There was I can't There was a chapter on the manual about this. And how is this guy here? Come on. Arthur, you are overexerting yourself. Slow down or you will lack the strength to fight. Oh. The animations are incredibly slow sometimes. Well, especially when I use the keys. Ooh. When I use the mouse, everything is fine. Your sword feels as heavy as lead. Defend yourself with your shield until some of your strength returns. Yeah, this is weird. When I go forward, I attack. When I go back, well, I go back and defend, I guess. Okay, this moves my shields. Okay, I can block up or down. Okay, up and down keys do that. Come on, Saracen. Can I just move? Without actually... He keeps hitting me, but... Oh! I was going to say... I don't see... No, I see no damage being done. It's like it's hitting my armor, and then he just chops off my leg. You have been hacked to death by the Saracen. Let us hope you will be a better swordsman in your next life. Okay, before we do that, manual, I remember a section about Saracen fight. Where is it? Okay, to joust using a spear, Saracen battle, here it is. In your battle to the death with the Saracen, you face an opponent who is well armed, skilled and cunning. Hitting keys at random will only wear you down more quickly. Fight as though this were a real battle. Observe what patterns your foe uses and learn to anticipate them. Defending yourself with your shield is as important as striking with your sword. Think, observe and use strategy. How to fight. Your sword attacks and your shield parries, blocks the Saracen's attack. You use all 9 keys on your numeric keypads and the letter R on your letter keyboards. Once this battle has begun, you are committed to battle and your only option is to fight to the death. Okay. Attacks and parries. You have a total of 5 attacks and 3 parries available. The high attack or parries for the head and neck area. The middle attack or parries for the middle body. The low attack or parries for the groin and right area. You can also take 1 step backwards. Great blows. You also have a great blow high and a great blow low. These 2 attacks are more powerful than a regular high or low attack, but they also take more of your strength and will wear you down more quickly. Warning, it takes longer to prepare and land a great blow and will leave you open to a quick attack from your foe. Use a great blow with extreme caution and be on guard for a great blow from the Saracen against you. Do not get backed into a corner. If your stamina seems low and the Saracen is close to giving you no place to retreat, press R to swing around him and reverse positions. Your stamina is how long your strength can carry you through battle. Your actions here and in early... okay. Your stamina level at the beginning of the battle can vary from high to low. Your actions here and in earlier parts of the game will determine your stamina level when you begin to fight and during the fight. When you fight, each attack you make and each blow landed upon you will reduce your stamina. Using a great blow attack will draw most heavily of all upon your strength. Using lots and lots of attacks without strategy will drain your strength quickly. Reversing position lowers your stamina a little each time. Wounds. Both you and the Saracen are wearing armor, so even though it looks like some of your blows have hit, or that you have been hit, some have been turned aside by the armor and done no damage. These are glancing blows and do not count as injury. When you are hit and have taken an injury, you will see a flash of that part of your body. If you land a blow and injure the Saracen, you will see a flash on the part of his body that you have hit. The flash tells you that an injury has been done. This also means that this is where you or your enemy now has a weakness. You must protect your wounded areas while trying to strike again at your foe's wounded areas. This is very complex for something you only do once. Okay, so gotta use the keypad for this. So 8, 5, and 2 are the parries, high, medium, and low respectively. Then 9, 6, and 3 are high, middle, and low attacks. 7 and 1 are great blow high and great blow low, and 4 is retreat. And the controls are reversed. If you these are the controls if you are facing right, and if you are facing left, the controls will be reversed. Okay. Let's do this again. Well, good thing I read that, because I was just using the regular arrow keys and I was completely missing some attacks. Okay, I will let's save a new one here. Wasn't the Saracen over here? Here he is. Okay, I will wear your helmet. Okay, so I start with the reversed controls. Come on, high attack. This is harder than it looks. I think he's preparing some great blows, that's why he feels a bit slow. Okay, he's blocking. Come on, Saracen. Okay, he's retreating. Ah, I missed this one. The Saracen weakens under your skillful attacks. Keep fighting like this and you will be victorious. Good. Okay, I hit him. I think he's getting weak. But so am I. Yeah, my attacks are getting slower. Come on, attack me so I can block. Wait, he didn't block. I used the low attack. Okay, hit him again. I hit me. You know, for a battle, this really should have some music. Oh, how did this happen? We were on the other side and now we are here. Are we under the spell of circular entrapment again? Okay, hit him again. This is easier than it looks, apparently. I thought it was harder, but well, now he's getting a bit tired, so his attacks are slower. I can just use a quick attack to counter instead of blocking. Will you die already? Where did I injure him? Was it the body? Ah, it was. He's dead. You have killed the Saracen in a fair fight, and now his soul transforms into a dove and rises into the sky and vanishes from sight. Now that the fight is over, the helmet also disappears. Wait, actually, didn't Aphrodite set to use the dove after I was tested in battle? The stone dove feels oddly warm. It is changing. By the power of Aphrodite, it turns to a living dove within your very hands. Follow my dove, and you shall have your soul's desire. I mean, is it going to lead me down the stairs? Because that's where I was going next, down the stairs. Good thing the Saracen turned into a dove, or I would have forgotten about it. Okay, dove, where are you going? Where you stand, once my priestesses stood. My name was spoken with reverence, my statue and Holy of Holies were housed within, where only that bare pedestal remains. The last thing my worshippers would see as they left my temple was this leftward spiral upon the threshold, reminder of life turning ever onwards. As with life, so too does power pass onwards, even gods and goddesses fall prey to the endless cycle. My reign here is ended, I shall never return. You have won the sacred cup by your determination and persistence. By cleverness and skill of arms, I surrender it to you. But beware, the power of the Grail itself will pass final judgment upon your worthiness to possess it. Start where you should start, turn as you should turn, and count the places of the pillars until you reach my sacred number. Beneath that pillar you shall find what you seek. Okay, we have a riddle. Damn it, she's gone and I didn't see the thing. What's over here? There is a tiny grate or barred opening of stone of some sort at the base of this wall. It could be the head of a god, a king, a warrior, who can say. Perhaps the entire statue is buried. We shall never know its strange story. Where am I? There is a small window high in this alcove with a single metal bar across it. I can't go any further. Okay, let's get the Grail before we die of the poison. So she said to start where we should start. And count the pillars until we reach the sacred number, which is 6. Was it clockwise or counterclockwise though? Let's go this way. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to count the ones that are still standing since well, the temple is, this is all in ruin, so I assume there was one here, and one here. I assume these are the original positions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each broken pillar looks much the same as its neighbor. You must find the right one by your wits. The other way around, perhaps? I'm not sure. Start where you should start. One, 2, 3, 4. Let's go this way instead. 4, 5. 5, 6. I still have a medallion with me. Will this help? Should I start here? I should listen to Aphrodite again. I should have just released it at, well, closer to Aphrodite. I need to read that again. Hey, at least we're still not dead due to the poison, which is great. Okay, come on, dove. So this way leads nowhere, kind of. Maybe there'll be something after we find the Grail. Okay. The last thing my worshippers would see as they left my temple was this leftward spiral upon the threshold. Reminder of life turning ever onwards. Let's see. Start where you should start, turn as you should turn, and count the places of the pillars until you reach my sacred number. Beneath that pillar you shall find what you seek. Okay, so maybe the spiral, it turns to the left. So if we would start at the center, we would go like this, to the left. I can't actually reach the center though. Count the places of the pillars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Well, maybe I have to do an action. Should I start here? I mean, Aphrodite said this is the last place her followers would see. Maybe it's not where we should start. Maybe we should start from the beginning of the from the exit to the catacombs. So if we start here, 1, 2, 3. If we start here and go left, 4, 5, 6. Push pillar. It did not move. Check pillar. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. If we start here, 1, 2, 3. Maybe we actually need to start there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push pillar. Aha! Okay, so I was correct the first time. You have found it! You have found the Grail! Okay, now what? One hand barely touches the sacred cup through a tiny gap in the white cloth that covers it. The Grail's power pours through you and restores you instantly to perfect health. You are dazed with the Grail's power, but you must recover yourself and find a way out of here. Camelot must be saved before... Hey! Do I need to kill him with my swords? Come on, move, Arthur. Move! By all the gods, you will escape! Nay, your god smiles upon you. His rope has broken. Mercy, master, mercy. I am only a poor, miserable wretch. Have mercy. Here is your treasure, untouched. Take it and let me live. I beg you, have mercy. He is a pathetic creature. You must choose, Arthur. Either take up the Grail now in an act of mercy, or draw your sword and slay him. I'll just take the Grail. This might be a last test. Who knows? By the gods, he dared to stab you in the back. If not for your mail tunic, you would be dead at the hands of this foul dog. It is time to let the Grail decide his fate. Well, he's dead. And so he comes to the end he deserves. Now you must move quickly to find Galahad and return to Camelot. Are we done? Is this the end? Oh, there's Galahad. Hey there, Galahad. My king, you have won the Grail. Aye, but rise, Sir Galahad, and draw near to your king at once. A great power is at work. The Grail has chosen to bring you home in your hour of desperate need. How convenient. The Grail has brought you here, Arthur. Only one god may rule in the kingdom now. The altar of the Christ God awaits its vessel. Cast down your eyes. The radiance of the Grail is too great for any man to see. Well, goodbye, Mithras. Behold, Mithra has been driven away, and the Grail is gone. It has become a healing force that spreads outwards, touching every corner of your kingdom. The land returns to life. The lakes and rivers and wells fill once more with clean, fresh water. Camelot is healed. You receive Guinevere's praise and adoration as you have well earned. Your knights salute you, and joyous cries of the love and gratitude of your people fills the air. And so you have won, through purity of spirit and heart. Through skill and strength, no praise is too great. With peace and prosperity returned to your kingdom, you have the time to rest and enjoy the land you have saved. But though your land is healed, your heart is not. Perhaps it never shall be. Is this the last scene? Maybe. I wonder what happens if you don't save Lancelot. Oh, it is the end. Yeah, as I've mentioned previously, you have many choices you can make, multiple ways to fail. I'm actually... well, depending on your actions, I believe the Grail may reject you at the end. I'm not sure if you need to save all of your knights. I'm kinda curious if I could let Lancelot be frozen and still get the Grail. I wonder if that would change the ending. But that would require to play the game again. And that's actually a lot of work. But I'm actually curious about that. I may try and find that out. Anyways, this was Conquests of Camelot. It's a pretty fun game. Even though I'm not a fan of the whole type your actions thing, it's, I don't know, it acts like some sort of puzzle, I guess, to try and find out what to do, but sometimes it's a bit frustrating, like the, oh, our score. 321 out of 368 skill points, 222 out of 293 wisdom points, and 354 out of 358 soul points. Oh, nice. Pretty decent score, I think. But yeah, I think depending on this score, if this score is low, I think the Grail will reject you. Again, not really sure how that works. It's explained in the hint book, I think, all the skill points you can get. But that's a lot of detail that's not required to play the game. Anyways, this was Conquest of Camelot. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. And I will see you all next time.